Alright. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I just had to deal with a comment. Actually, I ended up removing the user. About the, he was pissed off because it took me a couple of minutes in the very beginning of one of my streams to, this was a stream that took a while. This was a little while ago. Pissed off because the first couple of minutes I was setting up the stream. And so I just laid it into him. I just laid into him and I just said, look, you tell YouTube to fix the PS5 problem with the tags on the built-in YouTube software, and we'll talk. That's most of the reason why I have to set it up when I first start, because there's a problem with the software, right? I can put my stuff in, but when I go to put my tags in, they get all messed up. Now, right now, if I go look at my tags right now in my video right now, because I did it ahead of time, just to prove a point, they're going to be all messed up. If I go and look at it right now, like super messed up. Alright, let's go look. Plus, I can't do every single thing, right? Because I can't select playlists, I can't do any of that stuff. I can't put it into a playlist. I have to actually go physically into YouTube and fix the rest of the video. So it doesn't matter how much I can set it up from the get-go, I still have to set it up, if that makes sense. And I don't think these idiots realize that. I'm saying that nicely, trust me. I'm saying that as nice as I can. Because I'm just tired of the dumbness and the arrogance. Drives me nuts. It's like, I don't have time for your drama, buddy. There's more things out there than to deal with drama from somebody who I don't even know. Just somebody looking to bitch, that's all. Kind of like those Karens out there, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't know how this is going to work out because I had to preset it up and it doesn't look like it worked the way I wanted it to, but we'll see. Now, I don't have a capture card. If I had a capture card, then obviously I could do a lot more things. I can go into OBS and actually do this right, because I'd be able to do all the options I need. But, so, when you have a system that has built-in software for YouTube and Twitch, what do you think the winner is going to be? Obviously, if you don't have a capture card, it's going to be your source of streaming. And if there's something wrong with a certain section of that software, and you don't have all the options you need, then you're going to have to set your stream up. You're still going to have to set it up. Just the dumbest things that happen in this game with some people. Like, I think that was the last straw. I was like, no, I'm just going to fucking mash this guy. He's going to get it. You come on my channel all half-cocked at me, and I'm going to rip your ass apart. I'm not like these other guys. They're like, no, don't do that. No, I'll rip your ass in two. I don't give a fuck. Stream it or not. Before I sent him off on his way, though, I sent him a message and I said, please do next time read the rules of my channel, and you might understand why I'm ripping your ass in half. Because I know you can see it. Why in the world is it showing that those kind of ads on my channel? What? Please tell me they didn't switch to this. What the? Did they just update their software? And I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about another one I use. Alright. Alright. Okay, what was I working on before? See if I can do something different. I wonder if I keep that the way it is. Hazard protection, armor and kill. Repair skills. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. And the sad part about this whole situation is those tags that I was talking about, how they get all messed up. Well, they are messed up. I can see them. Like, I can see them when I look at my studio. I can go down to the tag list and I can see that there's all the ones that I put in before I started streaming are all messed up. Like, all of them are. And obviously it's not working as intended, because if it was, I would see a noticeable change, which I'm not seeing at all, which tells me I need to fix the tags. Doo-doo-doo, just like I said. But hey, no big deal, right? Where is that? Oh no, it's there. Okay, it's fine. That one's fine. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Interesting. Alright, let's just see how that works. I've fixed it now. So see, it still takes me a couple minutes. And the thing that a lot of these people don't understand on top of all that is I can't edit this stream until about 24 hours after or 48 hours after it's done. So that means that it's going to stay uncut for at least 24 hours minimum. So that's kind of the message I sent to him as well, is hey, before you go getting all half-cocked there, understand how it works. Oh, let me just make sure that that's not... Sure that's... Right? Okay. Now, let me go switch some stuff around. So I think what I'm going to do... We'll try this. Where's that piece I wanted? Actually, let me see if there's one here. Okay, this is going to be ridiculous. It's trying to tell me, yeah. It's trying to tell me it's only 78,000, but there's no way. Let me see this.
Incoming backup request. Vital signs critical.
Now this method is a little bit different. So I get 1% armor regen for this. Double armor regen for this. I already have it there. 1% armor regen from that. And 1% armor regen from that. Because Gilligard also gives you armor regen. Gives me a respectable 45%. That's nice. Wait, is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So we're going to put... Let me see how this is now. Just want to try this out. I've switched things around now. Back to the Ninja backpack, just to check it out. Need this to recognize. There we go. Okay, let's try this. This will be without my clutch, so I just want to try it out. It's not bad. I mean, it's still moving at a good rate. Still regenerating me pretty good. That is nice. Alright. I have for here lots of armor. What do I have for, whoops, for stats? Okay, it's not the greatest actually. Okay. Anyway, so I attempted to, when I started the stream, I attempted to have it set up, just because, you know, somebody was all pissy about it. And, yeah, so it didn't, I still had to end up going in and fixing it, so hence why I don't do that, right? Because there's an issue with the, there's an issue in the way the software works on the PS5. And it's because what happens is when I put everything else in, everything is great. I can put my title, description, that's not a problem. What happens is when I go to put my tags in, when I hit go live, those tags get underscores after each word. And so that doesn't actually allow you to be found, because that's not how people search for tags. So I gotta go in when the stream starts, and I still gotta fix it. So that's why I haven't been doing that. That's why I do it from, that's why I manually put my tags in right away, like after the stream starts. Because if I don't, then yeah, that's what happens. I'm gonna have to do it anyways. So there's no point in not doing it.
Hostile control point detected.
Can't see, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Serious trauma detected.
Fuck you going?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
That was a good little chunk of XP. Hold on a second. 1 second, guys. Okay. Can't stay on here forever, but I just wanted to try something real quick because I had this idea about after I went offline. I had this idea, and I was like, I'm gonna go back on real quick and show them. But I can start this and then like see what happens.
Friendly combatants detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
So I'm trying to see what the difference is because I use the other way, and I think the other way is more efficient.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh shit. Ah, no, I don't fucking like that way at all. That's shit.
Deceased.
Don't get me wrong, I like the ninja backpack, but that's not as good. It actually gives me more armor regen, but it's not as good as the way I do it. Yeah, I didn't think so. I would have survived much better with my other one. That's why I like testing them different ways. Oh, that's the way I want to run it right there. Clutch is definitely needed. So with this way, okay, let's see. This is why I like clutch better, as you can see. And the catharsis, right? The catharsis gives you damage as well. So I take damage.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
It's going to allow me to dish out more damage if I take damage. Not only that, but when you activate the second part of clutch, see, there's the heal. And you can speed it up by just putting a basic one down on top of your catharsis. Plus you already have pretty good armor regen, right? For 73 minutes. What? It does not. It gives you damage. Allows you to do more damage. Fuck you smoking. Each taking damage stacks to a cap of 30. Each stack gives you weapon damage. Now, the cool thing about this too is it doesn't just heal you, it also removes any status effects that are on you. So if somebody sets you on fire and that activates, well, I had a thought and I just tried it out. I just tried it out. I just tried, not this, it was different. I tried to go with the ninja backpack. I tried to go with a 4% armor regen rate with that, because if you do 2 Gilligards, you'll get 1% armor regen with it, right? So I had this, 2 pieces of Gilligard on, and a piece of Golem gear, which would give me which would give me a total of 4%. Believe it or not, the armor regen, like I was watching it move across the bot, like after I'd take damage and then I'd watch it, and I noticed that it was moving almost the same, very, very much almost the same as if I had only 3%. So I was like, okay, that's not worth it, right? The survivability is much better with clutch than it is with just straight 4% armor regen. Because when you kill stuff, you get that little burst of armor back when you shoot, which is quite a bit actually. And on top of that, and secondly, there was another reason why I came back on here too, is so I don't know when that was. When was that? Let me see. When did I do that? What video was that? Oh, it was yesterday. No, it was today. It was probably when I did the stream like after 12 yesterday. Or today, sorry, I guess it would be today. And I don't mean noon hour, I mean like midnight. When I did that one stream, I think I started it at before 12 though, so but it for some reason on YouTube it counts it as the next, when you stop the stream it counts it as the next day instead of counting it as the day you actually started it. So in reality it was the 4th when I started the stream. But because I finished and it was the 5th, that's the date they give it. So anyways, long story short, I had a comment that came through by somebody, really nasty one too. It was actually hidden. It was actually hidden, and I approved it so I could comment on it. And all I wanted to do was send a comment back, and I got rid of it. But he'll still get the comment that I sent. I was like, look, Karen, we don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for your drama. Okay? He's talking about my stream, right? When I set it up. Because when I first start, I have to set it up. Because I don't know. Anybody that has streamed on PS4 knows what I'm talking about. So, they use the same software of PS4 and PS5 for streaming your games. But they did something differently with the PS5 so that when you put your tags in, it puts underscores after every single word that's in the tag. And then, so when you go live, you think that it's all good, but it's not, because it confuses YouTube because of the underscores, because nobody searches like that, right? So it confuses YouTube. So then what I got to do is I got to go in and one of two things. I either have to go in and fix all the underscores and the tags and get rid of them, or I have to delete them all and just redo them fresh from the actual studio. So I still, in essence, I still have to set it up. Doesn't matter if I try to do it beforehand or after, I'm still gonna have to fix it. And so this guy doesn't get that, right? It's like, if only he was a streamer, he might understand it. Right? Especially if you're streaming from PS5 on YouTube. Yeah. If you don't have a capture card, guess what? You got to use your PlayStation. And when they change the software up on you, guess what? Yeah, you get surprises. Now I can't turn this. I can't turn this. Ugh. I could turn the stream into a private stream as when I go live, so I can fix this stuff. But here's the problem: when I make it public, that private section. No, it wasn't him. He wouldn't do that. I bet you if you go private, you think that you're kind of blocking that first section off because, you know, it's private. But when you actually make it public, the stream, it's still, the replay is still going to show that private spot that you thought you blocked. It's still going to show that section. So it takes about 24 hours before you can actually edit the stream. Like when it comes to live streams, it's roughly about 24 hours. And that's a problem, right? So you either do one of two things. You sacrifice views by making it private, and you wait. Or you leave it public and say, guess what? I gotta wait 24 hours before I can edit it. Now here is another problem that just pissed me off, actually. So I got an email. Okay? So one of my main videos that I took a short sample from, I noticed there was a lot of there was quite a few moments in the video where it was quiet, so I cut those out to make it more like, you know, better, so there's no quietness and it's to the point. But I had already sampled from it for a shorts before I edited it, right? So I get an email from YouTube saying that my video was removed because I edited the original one. Isn't that stupid? So I can't take a sample from a video, put it up there on shorts, and then if I edit the main part of it, because there was quietness, for example, because I trimmed it a little bit, getting rid of all the quietness. If I do that after I've made a shorts, they will take that shorts down. It doesn't matter how many views it got. They will take it down. That is pure bullshit. I'm not in any way changing the actual video. I'm just taking the quiet parts out, and it's not actually affecting the video because I watched it. You don't even notice it. I'm just taking out the little sections where there's nothing being said. Just little chunks at a time, just to get rid of the quietness. Because if you have too much of that, then it's just, you know, obviously people are like, no, I don't want to watch that because it's quiet. What's going on? So you got to make it exciting. You got to get rid of the quiet spots. These aren't like big chunks either. These are like little tiny sections. Without, and I previewed it before I did any of this, right? So make sure I didn't mess anything up. Nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. So now that they've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sample the new one that's been edited, and I'm going to put the same fucking shorts up again. Yeah. Either way, I'm going to win. That is so petty. That is ridiculous. It's starting to tick me off with the dumb shit that's going on here. Well, you can't do that. Like, really? I could see if, like, you know what I mean? I could understand if you took a considerable amount of your video and took it out. You know what I mean? But if you're just taking out the quiet spots that are not even going to be noticed, you know what I mean? Like when the revision fixes itself because it reprocesses or whatever. And the section that I actually sampled from has nothing to do with any of those sections. There's actually stuff going on all the time in it. So that's why I'm really confused. Like, that is so petty. Petty. Like I said, I can understand if you took sections out that may affect the shorts that you did. AKA, like you took a section of that complete spot out and it's not there anymore. So it's, you know, it wouldn't be viable to the shorts, but I'm not. You know what I mean? It literally has nothing to do with that. The sections that I took out, with the where the quietness was, where I was standing there. Like I was talking, then I'd stop for a second, maybe 2 seconds, and then I'd start talking again. You know, those pauses. That's all I basically removed was the pauses. But apparently you can't do that if you've made a shorts from it. A small section of shorts. So heads up for anybody that's making shorts. Don't do that, or they'll remove your video. Not your main video. They'll remove the shorts you made. Because that's how petty that is. Anyways, yep. This time I'm gonna go again. I just wanted to show you the thing. I just had an idea. That's all. I just wanted to test the idea, and I didn't like it, so I'll be back later. Hopefully this video doesn't get taken down too.